Everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 57 with me, Sid, in my shiny new, literally shiny, look at it, it glistens, it glows, shiny armour. And last episode we were talking about the preparations that are necessary for us to head out back into the wild and get a whole bunch of well, hopefully the mission is, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get out there and find some Silverwood. And we are going to take a bunch of food with us. I've harvested the crops, so they are all in. So I don't need to worry about those. I've harvested the trees, so they are all in, so I don't need to worry about those. And I have harvested, that's got some just miscellaneous foodstuffs in it. I basically got most of the food and items that we needed done, so we can head out and hit the world as we need to go on. Then we'll go with that. Okay. And then what we need to do is we're going to grab you, and I'm going to take those and those out, and that's going to stay here. And the reason for this will become apparent in a moment, because what we're going to do is we're going to come over to here, and I've got a sealed thing with empty clay vessels. That's on my back. Pro pick, check. Hammers, check. Crossbow, check. Saw, check. Boat, check, 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 check. Everything is checking. We've got checks all across the board. And with checks all across the board, there is only one thing left to do. Play checkers. No. We are going to head out. I appreciate it's getting dark. Doesn't matter. We'll just head out there. We're going to get as close down to where we left off last episode, and then we're going to start circumnavigating the globe again, looking at new areas of map that we've not previously well, most of them we have previously uncovered. We are going to uncover them again, and this is, I think, the key idea here is we're going out looking for very specific things, a very specific, let me eat that one. There we go. A very specific item, but while we're out, anything else we spot we should grab. So if we see any easy quick wins, you know, I hate that phrase. That's a management phrase, to be honest, but there you go. We're stuck with it. And yeah, so from here we are going to come back down to here. And we'll take it from there, really. So I'm going to do a little bit of sailing across pre-charted waters, and as soon as I get down there we will resume where we left off. We are about as well provisioned as we can be, and we have got things that now. There were a few things actually I meant to do which I've not done, and I'm kind of kicking myself over, but I think we can kind of tackle those on a future. So this is not the only exploration trip we are going to have to do. Exploration is going to, oh, there's a node, look. Exploration is going to have to take a much more prominent, I suppose, position in our lives, because we need to find these Thorncraft resources, which are not going to jump up and, you know, allow us, plus normal TFC resources. Let's not forget, I also am going to need a whole load of iron at some point. So let me on that note, let me stop waffling, let me get us back to where we left off, and I will see you in a moment. All right, we're back. Oh Christ, that scared me. There's oh, apparently there's a creeper there. Hello. We're back over here with a cow that appears to have Link on its head, And there is a creeper over here. Cow, seriously, get out of the way. Where is that creeper gone? I see you. I saw you. Where have you gone? There you are. And oh, hello. We appear to have a regular little smorgasbord of mobs out here waiting for us. Okay, well, I'm not worried about the skeleton. He can go. We'll get rid of that, and that's all good. Right, yeah. Let's come around. The reason I got a little bit excited is I never spotted this before. Now we did detect the large. So we've got something. Oh crap! How am I going to get up here? We've got yeah. So again, I'm probably not going to mine this because it is so close to us. We can grab this at a later date. I need to be aware, more to the point of where are you? I've lost you. There was there. So we got poor bauxite. Not really worth the effort. Not when you can see. There it is. And this is a water infused stone. Not really giving me any indication of the quality of it. But it doesn't matter anyway. We know that is here and it's already marked on the map. But I just spotted that coming in on the coast. We were like, hello. I see you over there, chappie. Off we go. Tally-ho, chaps, and all that. So yeah. But we're here and we can now start progressing and pushing around, avoiding all skeletons and unpleasant mobs that we don't want to argue with. And there appears to be quite a few of them around here. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's a cave or what going on. But yeah, so our mission is really to find the Silverwood. That's the biggest one. But at the same time as we kind of map, I think we'll do it as I said. We'll kind of hit round the edges. Oh, that nearly was a bit of a fall damage there, but not a lot. And then we can fill in the middle. That's probably the better way of doing it. And yeah, it's been interesting question. So I'm going to pose a question to you here. We got potential bismuth. So I'm going to pose this question, and this is bismuth question. That'll do. What is the difference? Why in society do we hold some things to be positive, and yet similar traits with the same similar traits with a different name, but the same net, I suppose. So the same net, practical, for all intents and purposes, practical applications are held to be negative. So to illustrate this one, and this is not actually factually correct, but this is an example that we came up with today at work. So I've been going to the gym obviously a lot at work, so it's part of my attempting to recuperate and get a little bit better and a little bit fitter from bunchberry bush. I don't know where the berries. I've been attempting to get that a little bit fitter and a little bit more healthy, for want of a better word. And just let me check that out. And it was pointed out to me by one of my colleagues that I've become a bit of a, well, I suppose the correct phrase is I'm becoming a little bit obsessed with it, and I'm booking the courts and jollying everybody, and a lot of people are going who might have come up with excuses to not go. For example, if if I were not being my usual self. Now, I know my own personality, so I know the kind of personality I have, and I know how I react to things like this. But they were saying that I've been really, what's the word, strong-willed, resolute would be another thing, and there's various words along those lines. And it occurred to me, what is the difference between that and someone who is, say, merely stubborn? Now, I can be pig-headed, mule-headed, stubborn as the next bloke. So, at what point do the two traits which have exactly the same practical benefits, at what point is one positive and one negative? That tree's going to be a pain over there. Because clearly those traits are very similar. It's just that, you know, if it's like being generous and being wealthy enough that you don't miss it. You know, if someone is incredibly wealthy and is not likely to miss money, can they actually be generous? I mean, by the way, there is no right or wrong answer to these. I don't know the right or wrong answers. They are just quite literally hypothetical questions, posed questions, if you like. There's a zombie over there. Not that desperate that I want to go. I suppose we could get. There's a creeper over there, apparently. All right. Well, yeah, it just occurred to me that we do tend to. Where is that creeper? Half expecting to turn around. You're on the ground, aren't you? Yes. Again, bismuth, perhaps. Okay, I suppose we could. We could prospect the area. I'm not desperate for bismuth, though. Just one of those hypothetical questions. I'm not seeing bismuth anyway. I'm not going to mark it. Again, I'm not desperate for it either, so it's chuckins, clay. It's not chucking pheasants, you know what I mean. Don't startle me. Oi. Is that just a random piece of web? It is, isn't it? Now, here's the problem. This particular tree has got a spawner in it. There. And I happen to know for a fact that these things are bloody nasty. I don't think. I don't like doing that because, well, I just don't. Fertilizer, cinnabar, dark steel, a steadfast drone. Yeah, some interesting bits. I don't know whether I want to keep them all. Let me just put those down. Let's go in and put, definitely keep that and that. And now this is, unfortunately, not a version. That fertilizer can definitely bugger off. We don't want you. But we'll... yeah. Powered spawner. Am I ever going to get to the point where I can use a powered spawner? If I cat can go, definitely. We don't want cat. That can go up there, and the rest can stay on us for the time being. That's fine. We're sorted. Okay, yeah. So that was just, as I say, hypothetical. What you know makes the difference between things. I mean, as I say, I find these kind of conundrums sometimes somewhat interesting because they have really got no right or wrong answer. They are merely exercises in cerebral manipulation, if you like, or prestidigitation. That is a pig. I worry when I can't see the icons on the map. There's something up in them there hills, and I think that is probably bauxite, and that looks like some blue water shards, but they're submerged, which are a bit of a pain to get to. We'll go and have a look at those in a moment. Gold, potentially gold. Hello. All right, let me have a look. So yeah, I'm going to keep on pottering around. I think there really is no tracers. All right, we can we can add gold question mark on there, I suppose. Gold question mark in yellow and close. Right, let me pop that away for a second, and we shall continue onwards. I'll continue on hunting around. I'll get over and just have a quick peek at this. Now that is not so good. That is a guardian, and I'm not going anywhere near him. Mainly because I have had past experience of guardians in TFC in the past, and because I tried it in I can't remember which pack it was. It wasn't the last pack we played. It was the one I was evaluating as a potential for the replacement for the TFC Season 3 pack. And oh, it's copper, okay. And they were brutal. Now you can see him, he's there over there. Just there. He's actually not as bad as they used to be. I can probably kill him. But the question is, what kind of damage will he do to me? Let's just give him a quick shot, shall we? Wow, didn't kill him. Not far off though. Now is another one going to form? I'm going to have to rush in. I want my arrows back if nothing else. Get out quick. I missed, I'm losing one. I don't know where that one went. Fair enough, we'll live. Okay, so we've got earth shards suggested in the... Oh god. Jesus, these things. Yeah, we'll not mess with those Eldritch Guardians though. They are tough. Okay, so this is standard copper. Surface copper 25. Yeah, let me just carry on looking around and I will be back in a bit. We've got a bear. I don't want to particularly kill the bear. I have no personal grudge against the bear. The only drawback, as far as I'm concerned, with the bear is where I want to go. So... Oh, bum. Stay there, Mr. Bear. Don't move. No, don't move. Don't move, you little bugger. Stop it. That's a good hit. The second one should finish him. There we go. Let's go see how many of those arrows we can retrieve. Where did that other one go? So 1, 2. Oops, surface gold, always nice. Got 13. I'm missing an arrow. Now he was over here. So if I shot over, it must have come over this way somewhat. I imagine it went in the water. Well, it could have gone in the water. I just can't think. Maybe it broke. We'll live. We don't really want suet. I'm not bothered about bones. I will keep the hide because we're going to need leather. And let's go and have a little peek up here. Let's have a look at what we have discovered. We have got rich native gold. I think I may have to stop and grab a bit of this actually. Mainly because gold is one of the things we actually need. Or should I do it on my way back? Let me tell you what, I'm more interested. The thing we need more than anything is this bloody Silverwood. So this is actually not a million miles away from home. We're only over here. You know, it's a short boat trip. I think we're going to leave it. Well, we're not. We're going to come back for it, but we are not taking it with us, I think here's the line, and there's more on this side as well. Let me just have a little scuttle around here. Scuttle. Oh yeah, this is this rings a bell as having gold in it previously. I'm curious. Oh god, this is maybe not the best idea to go diving down. The temptation is to think you're still in normal, ordinary Minecraft and jump off, and you're not. You'll take far more damage than you were anticipating if you do that. So, word of the wise, word from the wise, word to the wise, maybe word to anything. Oh, we got water shard tracers over here. We can check, see if we got any. You can see how I could actually assume that they weren't going to show up though, because that really is, you know, we're just hitting traces of native gold over here, which is like, yeah, we knew about that, matey. Anyway, let me just I'll have a little look around here. I'll keep on hunting and just have a look for the obvious underwater traces. Back in a bit. Alright, I normally don't like doing this because these are bugger to. Oh well, doesn't matter. The wolf had killed a couple of chickens in the area, and I thought I might use the bones, but that just shows that it wasn't fated. We were not fated to become buddies, me and the wolf, in life. And we can continue on. Just got attacked by a bear. Bear is going to regret attacking me this time. He just came out of nowhere. But this bear is going to learn that I'm going to lose arrows over it, but that's fine. I will take the loss. If I can't see Jack Diddley down here. Oh, well, there's 2 arrows. Haha, good. Okay, and if I can go down and grab his hide, I'll have that. Wow, he came like he was just like an express train. He was just like boom, 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 boom. High speed bear attack. When bears attack, it could be a TV show, couldn't it? Yeah, that was really me just going, crap, bear. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, this area here and the last few coves has been remarkably familiar. And I think the reason for that is we came around scouting for aura nodes before I did the map reset. Now the aura nodes have regenerated in the same positions, so that is not surprising. You know, you would expect this to some degree. But I think some of the ores have regenerated in the same positions. Not all of them, but some of them. But we're now into new terrain. Well, not new terrain. New terrain of the old terrain that we've not definitely been around for a while. I'll know the moment I spot an aura node, because the reason I know this is the aura nodes were already scanned, and clearly if the aura nodes are already scanned, then that's salt water. I don't know, I just want looking for gravel. Then I've been here before, when the aura nodes were still here. That's kind of the logic I'm going with. It's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got. So as I say, continue on around, following the curve of the coast, and see just what. Again, this is all very familiar because bits of this I've already explored quite thoroughly. I'm very tempted to, not. Well, I was very tempted to try and get up there, but I don't. There's a way up. Hello, yeah. We got more of that. I'm not going to pick all of those up. I've got loads of them, and they're not that uncommon that we can't find more. Yeah. So we're just really. What are you? Oh, you are an actual amber bearing stone. Okay. New surface amber. Right colour as well. That'll do me. Yeah. So I'm going to just keep on pushing as before. Nothing really has changed. Just the fact that we have tetrahedrite in the area as well. Possibly medium sample. Yeah. New tetrahedrite. I'll put it down as question mark. It's because it's not found. It could be miles down yet, and I'm certainly not going to go and invest that much time and effort in a bit of copper, not when there's better copper to be had. And what we got? We have got not a lot. Anyway, I'll be back with you in a bit. Hello. What have we got here? Water infused stone. Rich water infused stone. Hello, we shall be we'll be stopping here briefly, I think. Just to explore this area a little bit, but yeah, that's always handy to find a little bit of water infused stone. What I could do with doing is just yeah, it's potentially quite risky having that right next door to us, but there you go. Let's sleep. Yeah, so we've got a good distance for definite. Now I should have sandwiches in there. Let me get that in. I can't. That'll go in. That will go in. What else is there? That won't go in, unfortunately. I don't really want that, so we'll just take a couple of sandwiches out for now. We'll eat one, and let's have a look, see what we can find, because clearly come on, show me that water infused goodness. That was just like the tail edge of a vein. Oh, come on. Really? How bizarre. Alright, let's get more scientific about it. Just what? One little tiny bit? There's nothing going on down there. Oh, that was a bit risky as well. I don't understand why I'm not finding any trace of that. That's weird. Alright, let me... That's just too risky, especially given the distance we are away from home right now. And there's no... That is really bizarre. I mean, it's not the end of the world, don't get me wrong. It's so I'm here, I'm looking up there. That's kind of... Where the hell am I? I've got myself completely turned around now. Alright, I'm going to have to just assume that that was just some kind of weird ass random little bit of water infused stone. I mean, there's no reading on the hammer, and bloody typical. One of those things. This stuff here is always something I can use. Grab them. But they take up a lot of resource in a lot of space, I should say, in the bag, which can be a bit of a pain. Oh well, we'll continue onwards. I'm really baffled about that piece of water. Just that one little piece of water infused stone out there. It didn't really make any sense whatsoever, really. But back in a bit. I swear these bears, I've avoided one, but they're just constant. It's the bad news bears all over again. Here he comes. Ready, die. Damn it. No. No. You are about to learn why you should fear men with swords and in armor. There's a very good reason. They hurt. Right, damn. He took a fair old bloody beating though. And I'm missing another arrow now. Where's that gone then? Bloody bears. Pain in the bum. Must have gone over this way somewhere. Can't see it though. Damn it. Oh well. Oh crap, that's a zombie right on top of me. Hello, sir. Right, have you by any... Did he reckon he'd seen an arrow anywhere? They were quite expensive. I'm trying to think, I was kind of up here, wasn't I? And I shot in... It's probably gone in the water. Probably gone in the water. Well, that is a pain in the bum. Oh well. Push comes to shove, I've got a quiver full of ordinary arrows. I just have to stop being so prissy about using my good ones. Yeah, backwards, onwards. Alright, so this little canyon here has got one thing in it and one thing only that I am interested in. So I'm going to just do a little water drop and down. And this is Stormcraft Cinnabar. We're going to grab it. I have no idea what we do with it. You can smelt it. Well, that's no use to me. I can't smelt. So how would I get quicksilver from a shimmer leaf? I can cut it, I can chop it and, you know, use it as a source of ore, and that's about it really. And we need to scan this horrible brown rock. Alright, so that was not what I was hoping it would be, so let's just do the old water climb. Realism, eh? That's just what we need in a game. I actually wonder whether it is physically possible, whether anybody has ever physically managed to swim up a waterfall. I mean, I can't see it. It sounds like fantasy to me, but you know, maybe things right. So that appears to be another landmass over there, which we have not explored, which is interesting. It's interesting to me because, for the most part, most of the landmass area we've explored has kind of been very limited to this up one continent and another continent further over, but this is suggestive to me of a few more islands to play with, which could be, I mean, we might find that this bay kind of doubles round. It's possible. Anyway, let me continue on. I'm not sure. I also need to check how long I've been recording, and maybe come back in when we finally get another good find. We've got quite a lot of good landmarks actually, even though I've not stopped to like mine huge amounts of gold or whatever. We've had some good landmarks out of it. So a good landmark is often, well, is worth its weight really, because it will give you what you are looking for. You know, you go, oh, we need gold, right? Oh, well, better go up there and go to that marker I've marked on there, which shows me. I thought that was a bear then. Shows me. Oh, we got bismuth potentially. Bismuth. Traces of bismuth. So yeah, we'll put bismuth question mark. I don't think I'd ever come out this far for it, but. In green and save. So yeah, these ones are not overly useful, the question marks, but I mean, look at that if that's not a source of much of things, and yeah, I have no idea what I'm trying to say here. I'll be back in a moment when I've got words again. Bear number 4 just came out of nowhere like a bear out of hell. Oh, hello. We took a bit of a beating from that one actually, because I couldn't use the water to my advantage, which would have been my usual tactic. What are you? We'll have those because I've already got some of those in my inventory, and we have definitely got something going on here. I just don't know what. So we've moved on quite a bit, and I am a little bit over time, so I think we'll be drawing to a close on this episode, not on the actual exploration. This is going to be, I think, judging by the fact that I haven't seen a single bloody enchanted forest biome yet. No, I can't see anything around there. I think we've probably got quite a bit of more exploration to do. Now, I just saw something up there that looked interesting. Let me just scotch. That's surface gold. And that's about it, really. I suppose we should go and check the quality of said surface gold. Hopefully that's, unless there's 6 billion skeletons guarding it. Nope, they seem to be hidden. So you are okay. J, new gold. Actually, surface gold. 25. So we are currently here. We've kind of worked all the way around there. There's a few bits in the middle to things, and we're just at this point, and I think we're about to go and loop round here. I think that's the next direction to go. We appear to have a... Wow, that is a ravine and a half. That is a serious ravine and a half. That is a ravine you would not want to fall down. Even in normal Minecraft, vanilla, you would not want to fall down that ravine. That is the ravine that says you are going to die. So yeah, we're making fairly good progress. What I will probably do is I'll keep on trundling and hopefully healing as well, because obviously we took a beating there. And I'll keep on trundling around, just see where, if anything, we find. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. But yeah, we are really seriously not finding that Silverwood. And I don't know whether there's... Well, we know it can generate in the terrain we've already generated, because the taint biome generated in terrain we've already generated. So yeah, but the quest goes on. Without that Silverwood, we can't really go any further with Thermacraft. It is a pretty crucial thing. I also do know it generates in the pack, because I have generated a test world. Hello, Surface Copper. I've generated a test world where there has been... It's poor, I'm not even going to mark it. Where it has been present. So we know it's not a case that it's just not in here. It's just us being unlucky, and we can work around. Well, we can't work around unlucky. We can continue pushing luck until such time as luck ceases to be a factor. And yeah, I think that'll have to be the way we go with it. Really, we'll just push it and keep on going around. You see, this area rings. Most of these terrain areas ring a bell. The only real differences is the presence of these and the Thermacraft things, and the fact that the ores change a little. Not vastly, but they do change a little, so we have to be aware of that. But on that note, I think we are... Wow, that is some bad karma down there. I think we are pretty much tapped out for this episode. It's been a... I've enjoyed it. It's been a nice... I do like exploring anyway. It's a little bit odd exploring places that I've already explored. But that's just the nature of having to do the reset. There's really... Does this stuff still heal you? Not perceptibly. I think we'd have got that... Hang on, that shot up. What is that? Gabbro. It's probably a good source for nickel, actually, then. Anyway, yeah, I'll continue on, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.